はい、始まりましたでしょうか。ケロロ仮面ゲームズです。ということで、ちょっと一回変にね、落ちちゃったので、リトライしてもう一回撮影始まっております。ひとまずは、今日は1週間ぶりぐらいになるんじゃないかな。そもそも、毎晩飲み会とかの予定が続いて、配信できなかったんですけど、その後もね、何日間かやれるタイミングがあったんですけど、お盆休みということでね、こっちもねゆっくりさせていただきました。大体の配信者とか、動画投稿してる人たちは、お盆休みに合わせて、頑張って活動していくようなイメージなんですけれども、こっちは自由気ままにやらせていただきましたということですね。ほんで1週間ぶりにやったけど全然普通に、配信できちゃってますんで、とりあえずは配信やっていくということで、ここで苦手な JP と対面ですね。うわーお、ちゃんとやられそうだな、これは。うわ、ちゃんと負けた。
Sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Round 2. A brave bull brushes that off and keeps going. It lands a punish counter for the first hit.
合わせてくるね。
Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Grabs them with the embrace. Both fighters planning
どうすんのこれ。
manages to block the jump, bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Ultimate killer head wrap. Gets carried to the corner. Player 1 half fires off the Ternova. What were they thinking? Burnout activates. A quick breather. Player 2, oh, they took the bait.
Nani?
That combo finishes it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps, caught in the cross-up. Holds out with the block. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Takes the chance to hurt him. Decent damage. What's next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The super armor does its job. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Wait.
All right, what's coming up next? Hold
your
There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. They break things off to take a quick breather. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers.
Player
1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Round 2.
やっぱ JP 倒せんか。
Immediate jumping. Who's going to start things off? 3-volt ices it. Jump. Butt smash. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going, keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Player 1 needs to brush that off and keeps going. Super on depth for both fighters. Expected bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super.
とりあえずね。とりあえず必殺技。
Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Experiencing burnout. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Big opportunity now in the corner. A real test of nerves here. Oh, here we go. Jumping in for? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Somehow manages to block the jump in. And eats it. Impact squash. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Overhead, but it won't work. Player pumps the brakes on the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. A jump? What are they gonna do? A jump in? This can lead to some big damage.
つかめんのね、そんなタイミングで変な。
Solid anti-air. Pokes with a kick. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jump? Punish counter sets the table. Slaps him. Ugh, and send him to another dimension. Are you?
You out. 無理っすわ。
Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
開幕 JP に2連敗スタートでした。
Here comes a new challenger.
なんかもうさ、まあ久々にやってるっていうのもあるけども、プラチナから上に上がれん気がするんだよな、本当に。
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a chance with that jump in. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes out of the corner and creates some distance. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Taking stock. Can't tech the throw. Did well to get the buff in there. From up above. Knockdown. Heading into the extreme burnout. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. They can't punish counter template.
うわー、ここで負けていく。
Player two wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Immediate jumping delivers the pain right to the doorstep. 100-hand slap ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Burns all three for the final bout. I hope they've got a stretch on standby.
負けられない戦いがある。
Player, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Good head decision opting for the drive impact.
打たれたら終わるよ。打たれていく。
This super Kaisen Dankai Raku. Playtime's over. Player one will need to play it experiencing burnout. Player and whiffs. They're wide open. Connects with the throw. Knocks them out of the air. Impact. What a
OK。
Here's the
よかった。アイテム一つは使ってくれたんで、同等鳴らしていただきました。
Going on the offensive? Nothing stops this train. Nails it. Here comes the corner pressure. Player one needs to
うわっせい。
Drive gauge is almost out. Use what a smart throw. Both fighters are down.
うわお。
Throw is denied. What a read. Drops that off.
こいつ。
Push their way out of the corner. Turns out. Going in.
こいつ。えぐち。
Really had to fight for that one. No shortage
えぐ
of
ち。
drama. They're still
こっから2勝は取ればいいんですよ。
stepping up for the rematch. There hits them with a stop. Buffs up. Player two has the life advantage. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player two pushes the opponent into
ああ
the
もううざい。
The damage is really
思い出した思い出した。
You can see how cornering your opponent is
思い出しましたわ。
execution and gameplay
はいはいはい。
fire a
こういう
perfect
ストレスがたまるゲームでしたね。
Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Decides to puff up while they can. Brushes that off and keeps going. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Player one was completely shut out in that last round. they really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. They're backed up into ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Both fighters, this is gonna hurt. It's a good spot to use the super ultimate killer headrest. Amazing. Player 2 can't let this down.
おっしゃい
I've ever seen.
どうだこの逆転。こんばんはエビ天さんいらっしゃい。
Pokes with the kick.
逆転
Brushes that off and keeps going. Buffs up. The throw missed.
どっち
There's a drive impact. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Oh, the drive impact.
結局事務所辞めるんか。いやいやこの事務所
To show what a PhD and fighters can do.
はまた事務所別の事務所
Going for the kill with that
17の事務所はこれからやけどね。
over in a flash.
わあもうやられていく。
Got ahead
17
and
の事務所の前に入った事務所があって、その TikTok の事務所に入ってるから TikTok でゲーム配信できるっていう状態やったんやけどね。
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
だから TikTok でゲーム配信できんくなるよっていう。
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Player 1 pushes the
What?
opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Blocks the jump in. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Are they going to press on the attack or hang back? Throws him down.
なーに
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. What's the play here? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Can they outlast it? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Player 1
Right.
doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Life lead opens up. Going in. There's the impact. Not letting that go.
終わった。いや食らいすぎ。
Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They need to rely on
うわ食らいすぎ。
Player 2
なるほどじゃあ
on the
こっ
board
ちは
plays
何
with
配
the
信してる
win.
そう
They'll want to keep the pressure on.
こっちは何を配信しようかなっていうか配信できんくなるのよ。これなぜならフォロワー1000人いってないからね。
Good judgment there.
だからゲーム配信をどこでゲーム配信しようかっていう状態やね。
Decides to meet them in the air. Going in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Are we going to see a comeback here? Experiencing burnout. Gets the combo. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Rushes in. Player 1 needs to hold up. Totodeki to the face. They push their way out of the corner and whiff. They're wide open. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Both of them back off. Flatlines on.
手術の次の日地獄なんだけど。
Player 2
そりゃそうや
was
ろ
an。absolute beast in that match.
そりゃそう。よく
They're still hungry.
よく来たな配信。
Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
何の手術でもやった次の日はもう寝たっきりやろ。当たり前に。
Can't tech the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. The throw hits.
Yo,
Now the fun begins. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 1 chases him down. Reacts to the throw. All right, what's coming up next?
マジか。
Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Life lead opens up. Going in?
よいしょ。
Throw to tie the bow. They were stuck
今
in
配
the
信で
corner.
きてる人は1000に行ってなくてもライブ配信できてるはず。マジで？
The super armor does its job. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure.
あれそれで今配信できてんのかな？事務所辞めれてんのかな？
Alright, what's coming up next? Plenty of life left. A full drive gauge to work with. They
なん
have
か
tons of options at their disposal.
この事務所の
Blocks the impact.
なんかな仕事が遅すぎてこの人たちの
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. The throw
だから事務所入った最初もなんか連絡しても全然帰ってこんみたいなのが2週間ぐらいあったりとかして、
What'll happen here?
でそれの名残で辞めますからも時間結構かかってんだよ。
Knockdown and both brushes that off and keeps going.
そういうことかと思って、だから辞めるって言ったのに辞めれてない状態と思ってたけど、ワンチャン辞めてるけどもう配信できてんのかな。何人で配信できるの今。そもそも俺500人もいってないよねこれ。よっしゃ、オーケーダボー。もう負けねえぜ。
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Brushes off the impact. Nice perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Perfectly timed parry to deflect the opponent's attack. You don't want to get caught in that situation too many times. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Slips the grab. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Holds out with the block. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Grabs him. Alright, what's coming up next? The jump in is denied.
ガチプロレスやなこいつ。
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. So little life left. Their space going on the offensive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Jump KO. Player 2
リーチエグ
first round. That'll give them
だ
a
から配信
psychological
者の
advantage.
質が落ちたって問題になってる。今100人とか
Are we going to see some
100人で配信できんの？
Nails the anti-air. Player 2
配信者の質ね。
managing their drive gear. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round.
配信者の質が落ちるとかある？
Player 2 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 can't use any burnout activates. Player 1
そもそもさ
needs to use the threat of the corner here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump in.
TikTok の配信がこう主流になってきてから
Jumps up. Side switch in the corner.
そもそもなんかあれだよね。
Going on the
それこそ
offensive.
17もそうやけど他の配信のやつ
Hits them with a stop and block.
他の配信のところから流れてきた人たちがさ
Gotta be careful not
こ
to
う
whip
炎上的なジャンル
absolutely relentless.
の凸の仕方とか
With the attack. No way. That win
そんな感じよね。なんかバトルもなんかちょっと
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Crowns them from above. Rushes in. Blocks it. Oh, they're in the. Oh my, the throat tag. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Hits them with a stop and block. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super.
Okay.
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
噂だから正確な人数は分からない。でも100人でできるなら俺これできてもおかしくないわな。
Get your plates ready. Damage is on the menu. Player 1, big time whip. Connects with the throw. What's next? Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready.
Okay.
Player 1.
じゃあ俺も事務所辞めたんかな。じゃあこの事務所辞めるのやつ消していいかな。 ではできる人できない人がいるって言うけどさ、ワンチャンさ俺みたいにこの事務所に入ったら人数いってなくても配信できる的なやつで、事務所に入っての嘘ついてる的な、入ってないですって言っときながら、そういうパターンじゃないのかな。ワンチャンあるやろ。
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Charges in with authority. Goes for the surprise rush in. No good up high. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Takes a grip. Player 2 chases them down.
Got it.
What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize, experiencing burnout. But delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Gotta be careful not to whip at this. Burnout activates.
マジいけるよ。
Either fighter can use their drive moves. How will they close out the pain?
うわーもったいな。今の
Player
いけたやろ。
2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Can't tech the throw. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Responds with the ultimate killer head ram. A quick breather. KO.
OK。
This is the final round. Expect to see some
いいゴリ押し、いいゴリ押し今の。
immediate jumping. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Drive impact misses.
どうなる？うわーぴったり
Let me hear you say it.
ぴったりすぎー。
Repop.
もうすぐショート。
And hits the drive. Player 2.
そうや。
Let this simmer. Sets up with the jump in. Ooh, what
ちゃんとショートはあるんか。
a real test of nerves here. Pumps the brakes on the impact. What now? Willing to risk it for the overdrive. What a finish.
ショートしたら携帯もいじれんのかな。
Player 2 gets the win in a convincing
痛す
fashion.
ぎるから突然いなくなったらそう。その死に際の言葉みたいなのやめてくれ。
Believe it's time for that run back. Clutch anti-air. Charges forward. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Was looking for that jump attack. Knockdown. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Ends the round with a sick combo.
余
Amazing.
裕でいじれる。オーケ
Player
ーオッケー。
1 on the board first
Peace.
with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Scrapping it out up
まあいじれるならいいでしょう。
Genius read.
そんな俺夜遅くまで配信する類でもないしな。
Going on the offensive. Jump. Goes for the jump in. 100 hands back. Looking to impress.
オーケー。
Yo,
剣に勝てるのは気持ちいいな。
Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Well, listen, when you're locked
Wait a
in,
minute.
you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch.
30
We ain't even close to done yet. Was looking for that jump attack. Just out of range for that throw. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Throw whip. Uncomfortable space.
そうよね。
Can they clip each other on the edge? Checking how their opponent reacts to fireball. Knockdown. Holds out with a block.
やばい。
Opts for the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Good old slaps. Player 1 chases them down. Gets the jump in. Going in, player one can't afford
Yeah,
to
bye.
sleep without that drive chain.
うわ
Player two with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Immediate jump, medium kick. Decides to meet them in the air. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Blows him. What's next? Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Good old slap. Life leaders, it's a good spot.
Yoisho.
Use the super ultimate killer headband.
Okay.
Push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you've got to take it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Zones with the fireball.
Yeah, but
Yes, sir. More damage, please. Oh, huge 10. Player two with a slight lead. Will they? Oh, yo!
それ当たるかね
Here comes a big combo. Throw tech. Knocked them out of the air. This rushes in. Player one has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. Here comes this and leads to some big damage.
やっちまった
Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion.
負けちまったか格ゲーやっぱきついな
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one.
こいつわかんねえんだよな
First round, what's going to happen? Well-timed command throw there. Starts with a jumper. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Goes KO.
食らいすぎ
Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Reads them. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. They return to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. 100-hand slap. Knockdown and... Player one can't let their drive gauge down. Experiencing burnout. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious hit zone with a stop and pop. Player two will look to apply pressure here.
うわ間違えたもったいな
No question whether this
使い切ると思ってたわまあまあまあ勝てる勝てる一種のナメップと思っておけばいい
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
一種のナメップさせていただきました
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Oh, this! Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
半分なくなっていく
Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Oh, now that is a punish. Turning them inside out and throwing them into the spin cycle. Getting up close and personal. Loads up above. The pace quickens after trading hits. No! Missile break! Closes it out.
Wow.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
消灯前に看護婦さん来るよなよう考えたらめちゃくちゃな手術して体きつい状態で
Here comes a new challenger.
携帯見たらストリートファイターってえぐくないか手術終わりに格闘ゲーム見るやつおるか
Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. perfect air-to-air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
ダメ。入れられていく。
Driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Strings it all together. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Well-timed corner switch. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Hold your breath. Yes.
よいしょ、待ってまし
Back
た。
to the win. Player
よくわかったな。
2 takes the round like a thief in the night.
看護師さん来てた、やっぱり。わっと
Reads them. Everything up until now, and everything from
ま
here
だお
on out
腹
is
に
so
貫
vital.
通したままだし。
Player 2
点滴
kept
も
their
してる。
drive
あ、なるほど
gauge
ね。
topped off through that round and still
そう
took the
お
win.
腹に穴開いて点滴してる人が格闘ゲーム
Butt smash.
見らんやろ。
This is the perfect range to reach out and
変なやつ
tap
になってるやろ、絶対。
and a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What'll happen here? 100 hand slap.
普通に病院内で噂されるやろ。
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your
あの人あの感じで手術の次の日格闘ゲームの配信見てましたよ。それで寝落ちしてましたよ。
Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
カレーやなこいつ。
Is just about out of drive after that. What did they think?
も
They break things off to take a quick breather. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. The jump in catches them. Player 2 capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
Bluetooth のイヤホン優秀。いやいや、 イヤホンね急に切れたりするしね。急に外れた瞬間に Bluetooth 終わってるってパターンあるからね。気をつけたがいいぞ本当に。
Looking for a chance. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Gets the combo. There's a change of sides. Transverse. The hit will
い
connect.
やーこのね。
What'll happen here? From upstairs. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Jumps. Oh, they're in the and whips. They're wide open.
うわ
Get ready to be thrown to the side.
うわー結構食らったね。
Looking for a hold. Totsugeki to the face. Time to go for broke. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange.
よいしょ危ねえ。
This is the final round.
これが俺の大イチョウ狩りですわ。
Ooh, look what an opening statement there. Jumps in. Overhead, but it won't work. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters
あ
will
ー
need
つなげてい
to
く。
Clutch anti-air. Are they going to be able to come back?
2発で結構いくね本当に。
Oh, here gets the
うわ
trigger with the low
ー
head.
シンプルシンプル。
Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show.
Hey.
That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Charges forward. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Anything could happen here. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor.
ややや
Let's see
や
how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Heading into the end game now. The big play.
なんか諦めてますね完全に
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Was looking for that jump attack. Reads them. Going in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
なんだろうこの諦めムードは
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Both fighters planning. This can lead to some big damage, hey? Oh.
なんだこの諦め感
Player 1
普通に負けていく
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
マノンってスラあったっけスラがわからんマノンはさっきのやつやなスラってなんだ
Here comes a new challenger.
スラについて教えてくれ初心者なのよこっちは初心
This
者
isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
うー
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Impact's a no-go. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their rolls in.
オッケーなんともなく
Picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Solid throw tech. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Charges forward. Goes for the jump in. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Both fighters planning something? Very difficult. Going on the offensive? How will they manage their drive gauges? Attack, defend, anything can happen in this situation. Fights out of the corner, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink the experience?
ウェイナイス
It corrects them. They get the stun. This is a huge opportunity to end the round quickly. Rising uppercut. Player 2 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. A real test of nerves here.
マジ
Drive impact hits for a punish.
打ってきたガチかけてますね
Will this be enough to kill?
いやーなんかちょっとストーリー増えてないなんかストーリーっていうんかなこの必殺技のモーション長くなってない
Opens with a nothing stops this train. Hundred hand slap. Uses the gauge for a super art. Get ready, because it's time for the final bout. That's not the fear to get
Go
excited
boy.
inside seat. Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? This can lead to some big damage. These guys are not giving each other any time. Whips.
えぐいえぐいえぐいちょっと待って
Player 2 through with the throw.
こんなことある
Player 2 really had to fight for that
おいおい
one.
おいおい
No shortage of
ガチか
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Open. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Well-timed corner switch. Avoids getting cornered. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. They block the overhead and Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The jump in is down.
おいギリギリすぎやろ。それ
Right lead
は
opens up.
採用されていく。
Takes the chance to hurt him. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? Brushes off the impact.
は
KO.
い
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological
ショート
advantage.
完了した目の前のおばちゃんのいびきで寝れない
Ooh, it
考
looks
え
like
ても
they're
ら
waiting
う
to see what the opponent wants to do first.
あるあるやな。
Charges forward. Gets the jump in.
絶対ね
The attack is parried.
一人二人はね難ありのやつおるのよ。
They may have something up their sleeve.
それが病室
Player
なのよ。
1 will look to apply pressure. Looking to impress with this super.
じゃあここで必殺技使うよ。
For the final
さっきの
bout.
君と同じですよ。
I hope they've got a stretcher on standby. Risky up close scrap still going.
いか
Player 2 will need to use their meter here wisely. Can they create an opportunity? Drive rush. What a
オッ
finish!
ケー。危ない必殺技使われる
Final
とか
round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind
病
out
室
the win?
おじいちゃんおばあちゃんがやっぱさやっぱ高齢化やね。
Open drops the
お
front
じいちゃんおばあちゃんの量がさえぐいか
knee.
ら
Black all the throw connects.
大体いびきやからね。
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Oh, here we go. Player, good decision with that throw. Draw super hard incoming. Jump, clutch anti-air. Crowns him from above. Getting up close.
オッケ
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a
Shoulder.
real clinic for us.
ー。あまだあったか。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Absorbs the attack and fires back. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? All right. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Player 1 has used up all of their drive.
ゲージをもったいないと思ったら
Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. That was a solid anti-air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Combo with the target combo. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Does a good job of pushing back.
いか
Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Charges forward. You've got to be mindful of going on the offensive. Player 1 KO.
おお危ねえ。
Player 1 picks
no.
up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Oh, brushes that off and keeps going.
今のは十分に俺が悪い。
Uses the target combo as a filler. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Charges forward. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Going on the offensive? That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit.
えー、
Have
嘘
the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? They were waiting for it. Closes in.
嘘今のいいの今の
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
マジ接戦かよ。
Start in. Nothing stops this train. Hundred hand slap. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Hold up. It's the final
Cuts.
bout. Pack it up. This match might be over. This is close airborne. Oh man, this is a scare punish counter on the action. Player 2 needs to wait this out. Turns out. Launches at him. Player 2. What a
オッケ
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
あと一戦やな。ちょっと10時からもうぴったり11時には 全て終わらせたいっていうのがあるから、
Comes a new
や
challenger.
はり、10時から17ライブに移っていきたいと思います。
What are we going to see transpire between
喧
these
嘩
fighters?
こいつが最後の
No
バト
one
ルだ
knows,
な。
but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen?
って思う。
Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. Trips him up. Decides to meet them in the air. Smart play there to go for the air to air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Nails the anti-air. Gets the jump in. Neither of them willing to back off here. Life lead opens.
OK。
Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. 100-hand slap. Knockdown and... Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but someone's gotta act. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Execute tag.
OK。
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Extra spicy Shoyu connects. Took him to the corner in a flash. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some
怒ってる。
damage. Jumps.
怒ってる。
Final round. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Flashes him. Still plenty of time. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage.
連覇入れてく
Hits
る。
him with the counter throw. Reads the throw and escapes. Cross up attack. Quick dash Tatsu. Like trust that all. Ooh, you never know what can happen here.
よっしゃ。
Full of fire. Cook them up. Hold up, it's the final bout. Pack it up. This match might be over. What's next? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Bearing ring overhead attack. Turns out. Neither fighter is showing any signs of
よいしょ。セーフティー。
Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle.
パッパッパッパ
Show that match
どす
has
こい。
evolved. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes to the air. 100-hand slap. Very slick with the comp. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Their worst fear in the corner taking form. Player 2 creates a good
おー、そこで
corner
ね。
opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or
連
bait
覇
each
入れ
other
てく
out?
る。
Box them with a target contest. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Knockdown. And
Okay.
with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Going on the offensive? Charges forward. G-run kick for a mix-up. Rushes that off.
ああ、合わせてきた。入れれたのね。
Flashes him. Bends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep.
何？
Risky up close scrap still going. Quick dashing. Life lead is there and whiff. They're wide KO.
入れられたか。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Rushes down the opponent
めまいしてきたから。
to will.
17後で言ってたらいい。オッケーオッケ
Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to
無理
bring
すなよ。
out the big guns yet. Their spacing
さすがに。
is so on point right now.
たかが
Who's
一
gonna blink first?
男の配信。
Quick dash. Both sides. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that stage. Will this super art do anything? What were they thinking? All the throw connects. What's next? Player 2 still rushes in. A real impact squash. Dangerous range here. Just the
うわー、マジか。
Player 1 was an
歩行
absolute
練
beast
習
in
無
that
理
match.
しすぎたね。歩行練習
They're
ね。
still hungry. Both
初
sides
日に
stepping
決ま
up
っ
for
て
the
もあれ意
win.
味ないって。
Reads the jump in
絶対。
perfectly. combo as a filler.
絶対見ないから。
Strings it all together. Decent damage. What's next? Somehow pushes back all the
無
way
理
to
せん
center
方が
stage.
いいぞ。
Oh, easy tech. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Solid combo. Forward throw. Not letting them out of the corner. Player aerial Tatsu. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player
う
can.
わー、大外蹴りみたいなので一回弾かれるのか。
Psychological advantage. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Combo with the target combo. Flashes it. Backs away. Not about that BM. Rushes that
Ah,
out.
無理だ。
Keeps going. The punish
負けた。
gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player one holding on to that corner advantage.
焼肉。
Is this gonna kill? The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus. Smart decision. The chip damage was enough. Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
はい、ということで今日はここまでとさせていただきます。久しぶりのね配信1週間ぶり、サボって申し訳ございませんでしたということで、ただなんか、めちゃくちゃ下手になってるわけではなく、普通に淡々とできたんじゃないかとは思いますね。はい、ここでちょっと17ライブの配信の方に、移っていきたいと思います。告知になりますが、17ライブで、新しくねアカウントを作って、今更って思うかもしれないですけどね、17今更かっていう感じですけど、こちらも、その感想は同じく持っております。ヒカルとフォエの事務所に入って、ちょっと17ライブを頑張っていこうかなというやつです。なんで、ちょっとそっち側に移っていきたいと思います。今日はここまでとさせていただきます。おつきろです。